Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time I got you here. My name is Cora Hall, and this is the Passion Podcast, PORG for short. The driving question of the day is what my passion is, and it's simple, traveling. During this podcast, I will explore traveling, a topic that brings me personal joy. The benefit of listening to my podcast is that you will get to learn more about it and what I love about traveling, and my passion for it. And let's jump right in. First off, one of the things I love about traveling is the different cultures and customs. For example, in European cultures, it is custom to kiss each other on the cheek when you first greet them. And some other things, such as in Europe, they don't like ice in their water, so you always have everything lukewarm. And Grace, down in Kentucky, wasn't there some things they would do, such as in Kentucky, they just have things like their accent, and they're just real go with the flow. Have you ever been to Kentucky, Jonah?
Actually, I have a place I like to go in Kentucky. I like Louisville, Kentucky. We have this hotel that we like there that we go to quite often.
Do you notice the accents and the go with the flow? Yes.
I love the accents. And they're all pretty nice.
Yeah.
Southern hospitality is real.
Yes, I love it.
Have you ever been to Kentucky, Grace?
Oh yes, I have.
Yes.
What about you, Grady?
Would you like to go someday?
Sure.
Yes, I like that, and it's just cool to see like the different traditions of different parts of the world. Moving on, the people. I just find it so interesting to see all the different types of people you see on vacations. Such as there's this one specific time I remember when I was in France and we were on this train, and I looked out and there was this really tall guy, and he had glasses and a scraggly beard, and he had his little hobo stick, and it was like out of a cartoon, like where they have like the red and white plaid knapsack over their shoulder. And I just thought it was so interesting. And Grace, we've had experiences down in Kentucky with different people, haven't we?
Yes, I remember we were driving by this little grocery store, or was it a restaurant? I don't remember which one it was, but there were these women walking out with all white dresses and all white caps, like veils, like almost over their face. I wasn't quite sure what religion they were, but it was quite interesting.
Oh yes, or that time that guy almost flipped over his RV when he was taking a curve. Like.
Those curves and hills can be quite dangerous.
Oh yes. I don't know. It wasn't really mountains. It's just more like cliffs and stuff like that. Something like that. And then in Colorado, they're really laid back out there too. And we went whitewater rafting. Yes, we went whitewater rafting, and it was all these guys that looked like Jesus with big long hair and long beards and man buns, and they're just so like laid back out there. Like some lady flipped and flew into the river and was freaking out that she had a concussion, and this one guy, he's like, you know what? This is what's called secondhand fun. It's not fun in the moment, but later on, it's real fun. And yeah, the people are just interesting. And then the foods. I think we can all agree that the foods are the best part. Trying all the different foods and...
One of my favorite places that I got to experience some of the best food was probably... I want to say New York City, because there they have a big Italian background in some places, so you can get some of the most genuine meals from there that in the US that are Italian, or just like the pizza and everything like that. I really love the aspect of food in many different places.
Yes. Like they have such like a diverse option there. Kentucky's got the... Yeah. Yes. I think some of my favorites was chocolate. In Switzerland, they had chocolate, and it was like the fine stuff. And oh, I ate so much of that. No, not in Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky with the chocolate.
So what are some other points that you have that you know about?
The sights. I like to see like the different sights. I think it's so cool just to see like the mountains, the beaches, the forests, just everything. Probably the mountains. Or I like the beach, but I don't know. I went to Colorado over the summer, and I just found it so cool just with all the mountains and just traveling different places, and it's just cool to me. Jonah, what's your favorite site?
My favorite site. You know what I would have to say is my favorite site actually, and this isn't out of place. This was on a trip to Las Vegas. The plane ride there, I think it was over Colorado actually. But some of the mountains and like the things you see there are the most beautiful things ever, and I will keep those pictures in my phone until the day I die.
Yes. Yes, flying over, it's so cool. You can see all the different things, and it's all so tiny. Yes. When I was in Switzerland, I was on this lake, and I could see the Swiss Alps, and it was just perfect.
You know what I've always wanted to see? I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights.
Oh, me too, yes. That's high on my list. And finally, things that you get to do around the area. I just like to see all the activities. I feel like different places have different things. Like in Kentucky, Grace, what did we get to do down there? We got to go hiking and see the natural bridge.
Yes, we did see the natural bridge.
Yes.
It was quite scary because it was basically like this rock bridge with no gate. I mean, so like fence or whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, you could say like in the middle or else you could
Just fall off. Yeah. There's like kids like dangling their feet over the side. And I was like,
it was quite scary.
yeah.
Some people were sitting on the edge with their feet just hanging in midair, just eating their lunch, eating some sandwiches.
That scares me so much.
Mm-hmm. And I just, like I said, the mountains, I think I like to see that. I've always wanted to see the sunset or watch the sunrise and hike up to the top of the mountain and watch that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, just seeing some historical things like museums and got to see the Notre Dame. That was pretty cool. And yeah. Great. Go ahead.
Okay. Where all have you guys been together?
Kentucky, Michigan, Ohio. No, have we been to Ohio? I don't think we've been to Ohio. Yeah.
Because, there's just beauty, it's just not that far away.
We like our road trips. Yeah.
Yeah, road trips are really fun.
What better
Making
company?
pit stops.
Speckles.
Mm-hmm.
I have so much fun on the car rides. We have a blast.
I'm sure.
We're going to go to England together someday. That's our plan. Grady, what's some of your favorite sites?
Italy.
You've been to Italy?
I wish.
Do you like the pasta?
Yes.
He's
very
never
good
been.
pasta.
Yes.
Well, he just said that he liked the pasta, so have you been? Or?
No, but I like pasta.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
Italian pasta.
You're an Italian guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that in your family? Are you part Italian or anything?
No.
What ethnicity are you, Grady?
Mexican and white.
Wow.
Well,
What about you, Jonah?
You actually want to know?
Yeah, I do.
I'm actually 3/4 German and English or something like that.
I could totally see German.
And then 1/4 Native American.
wow.
Anyway,
I haven't seen
Anyway.
Native American,
that's
though.
Grace. That's fine.
But yeah. And that's what I love about traveling, just all the different parts of it. And if you end up enjoying this episode, you might want to watch another. And make sure to try to catch the rest on WJHS915.org. Thank you.